Hey everyone, welcome back to HTML series. Ever feel like your website content is a total mess? Like trying to find a specific item in a bag overflowing with a lot of items? Or sometimes you just need one piece of information, but you have to read everything. Guess what? HTML lists are your secret weapon against this content chaos. But how do lists conquer the chaos? Let's use a real world example to understand. Imagine you are on a tech website and you see this wall of text describing the phone. That's a lot to take in, right? Your brain has to work so hard to find just one tiny detail like RAM. You have to read everything. But now let's use the magic of HTML list to transform this, which makes it instantly scannable. See the difference? With a list, you can immediately spot the RAM or the battery size without hunting. It's a clean, organized and user-friendly. That is the power of list. They are unsung heroes of web organization. In this video, we are going to unlock their power. We will explore all three amazing list types with real-world examples. And you will learn how to choose the perfect list for your job. First, let's talk about unordered list, or UL for short. These are perfect when the order of item doesn't matter. For example, your favorite ice cream flavors. Does it really matter if chocolate comes before vanilla? Or a shopping list. You can grab milk before eggs. That won't be a problem, right? Let's jump into the code and see it in action. First, we will start with the main container for our unordered list, the UL tag. This tells the browser that the order of the item doesn't matter. Inside our UL tag, we add each item using the li tag, which stands for list item. Let's create a quick list of my favorite fruits. See how that instantly creates a clean bulleted list. It's that simple. Now I would like to share a cool VS Code shortcut with you. Instead of typing each list item manually, you can just type this and hit a tab. In this, the greater than symbol indicates a child element similar to CSS selector that we will cover later. And multiplied by 3 indicates create 3 of these. How cool is that, right? Saves so much of time. The best part is emitter shows you the output before you even press the tab. Next, let's talk about the ordered list, or OL for short. These are used when the order of item is important. For example, steps in a recipe or steps to make a paper boat, or even your daily routine. For all these, the order is important. So, we need to choose OL tag for such scenarios. Let's jump back into the editor and see an example. Just like UL, we use OL tag as a container with li for each list item as shown in here. And look at that, the magic happens automatically. The browser handles the numbering for us. You might be wondering, can we change the numbering style? Absolutely, that is where type attribute comes in. As you can see here in VS Code hint, we can use small a for lowercase letters, capital A for uppercase letters, small I for lowercase Roman numbers, capital I for uppercase Roman numbers, and finally 1 for numbers. How cool is that, right? This simple attribute gives you complete control over your list style. Think of attributes like a secret configuration code for our HTML tag. They add extra information or modify how a tag behaves. Don't worry, we haven't covered them yet, but there is much more we can do with them. We will decode all those secret codes in our upcoming video. Finally, let's talk about description list, defined by the DL tag. These are a bit different from ordered or unordered list because they are used for creating the terms and their associated descriptions. They are super handy for creating the glossaries and FAQ sections. They are ideal for presenting the key value pair of information. Any content where you need to be associated a term with its definition or an explanation. Let's see how it works with a demo. Let's create a simple description list. First, we will start with our DL tag, which creates a container. Then, as you can see, for each term, we use 2 tags, DT, which stands for description term, and DD, which stands for description detail. And there you have it, a nicely formatted description list, perfect for defining a terms clearly. While description lists are often used for definitions, they are not limited to just that. You can use them for any situations where you need to display key value pairs. For example, contact information. And here is one more interesting aspect of a description list is that you can have multiple terms associated with a single description or vice versa. This can be used for grouping related terms or providing the multiple description for a single term. Pretty cool, right? A common mistake we often see is using description list for layout purposes or other situations where they are not semantically appropriate. Remember, our golden rule of all HTML tags is always use tags by keeping their true meaning or semantics in mind. It makes your code cleaner, more accessible, and easy to understand for both browsers and other developers. And that's it for this video, everyone. I hope you now feel like a list making pro. You have conquered the chaos and are ready to make your web content shine. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I love hearing from you. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more exciting content. Until next time, happy coding.